2018, I'm trying to ride a motorcycle every day and document every day that I do. So far, I haven't missed a day. Hashtag 365 motorcycle. This is my return trip from Monterey down CA1.
And we are back. Yep. Start of a new month. Today is June the 1st. Yep. And I am headed south on 1, and oh my god, thank God for lane splitting because there was so much traffic. Cough coming. But I do kind of feel like this potentially could be a mistake going down this way. But, time will tell. Yesterday, I was down here in a cage, and the traffic was light, but we left a lot earlier, so this is already quarter after 12 in the afternoon, so I guess we'll see. So plan is to go take a turn at the closure down at Nacimiento Ferguson Road. I'm concerned that's going to be a little nuts because it used to be a road nobody would take, but now that there's I think it's like a half mile to a mile long debris flow going across Highway 1. A lot of folks might be taking that, but I guess time will tell. We'll be in it to win it. So looks like a emergency vehicle is coming behind us. So with that, I will say peace out. And we're back. Yep. So here I am. This is where 1 starts getting good. This is kind of fun. I haven't ridden this section of 1. It's been a long time. Probably in, dare I say, 6-7 years. So it's pretty exciting. Glad to be back out here. Yep. It's going to be tough not to film a ton because this is such a spectacular highway. So that's really all I could say. Fortunate that I had the time to do this today. Figured out a route, hopefully, to get around that won't get me to Pinnacles National Park too late. So, and if it does, oh well. It doesn't get dark till late enough. So these cliffs over here are pretty cool the way they're eroded away. Yep. All right. Well, there's a cool road we're going up, and with that, peace out. Yep, so just a few more snips of US 1, and wind's picking up a little bit, a little chilly. I always forget. Cough, sorry. Oh man, I ate some cheese this weekend. Maybe that's what's really doing me in now, who knows. But anyway, so a little cold, man. I always forget how cold it is here. I shouldn't forget that, but sure enough I do, and I wear my mesh gloves and my hands are always freezing when I come out to the northern part of the Pacific Ocean in NorCal. So yep, that's pretty much that. Just easy driving. There's a lighthouse out over there on the right. It's out on a little I guess high point, if you will. I would say it looks like an island, but it's connected by land. So yep. Alright, well, to get around this curve, get one more view of the ocean, and then I will cut this sucker off again. We're in the next curve. Yep. Freaking beautiful, man. That's like a snowball from Clerks is trying to be. Alright, well, with that, please on. We're back. Yep. So just still heading up the coast. Got fuel, $4.99 a gallon.
$4.99 a gallon? To put this in perspective, I paid $3.99 when I was processing this video.
I didn't think I really needed it, but I said I never pass up a fuel stop. I think that'll be the last one before I can get hopefully back into the valley. So So yeah, just didn't want to not do it. I only had like 40 something miles on the tank, but still, you know, that's probably, realistically, that's probably like you know, a third of a tank or more. So yep. Still just absolutely beautiful ride, and it's hard to concentrate on riding and taking the scenery and run my mouth on the camera. So luckily nobody's in my mirrors, so nobody's behind me. I think seems like a lot less traffic now because there's no way to get through. Cough coming. So alright, well, thought about stopping here. Got to get a picture someplace for Instagram. So alright, well, with that, peace out, and we're back. Yep. So still on the coastal route, Highway 1, California. I think it's California Highway 1, the official name. Can always look that up though. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. Tough to find spots to pull off though, where I can position the bike the way I want, get it on the center stand, yada yada yada. Most of the parking areas seem to be unpaved. That one was paved back over there, but I would have had to squeeze through some cages. Watch out for this cage looking to kill me. So yeah, it's amazing how much faster I'm getting through this. Yesterday I was stopping a lot. We were looking for California condors, so it took a long time with like telemetry equipment out and stuff like that. So trying to get a radio signal on the bird. So, but it's amazing. We were almost to the spot where we turned around for the day and came back. So, yep. All right. Well, again, not sure how much of the coastal route people want to see. Definitely, if you're in California, this is, in my opinion, a must-do. You got to do this. So, all right. Well, with that, peace out. We're back. Yep. Still on 1. Still heading south. Like I said, everything I researched says there's a road I can get through that I've been on before. When I used to work at the Army base, I was on it a bunch of times, and I think, excuse me, I think will still allow you to get through, meaning it's before the debris field. But
Okay, from this satellite image, you can see how massive the washout and the debris field is.
be interesting to see if the road is closed off before that, because my guess is they don't want folks going down that road, like large vehicles, or a lot of them, because it's almost it's what I remember, it's kind of a narrow little, Forest Service road. So yep. All right, well, only so much beauty you can see, and only so much justice it does on the camera. So once I go across this bridge, I will sign it off. All right, and with that, Papa peace. Back. Yep. So I'm in some of the rock slide areas, and you can see, if you look to the left and before to the right, you can see how steep some of these cliffs are. You can see how if a hillside comes down, man, that's game over for the road. And I guess that's what's happened in about 10 miles or so up the road. I think that happened about 2 years ago. Have to check my facts, but I think that's what I remember. Yep. So yeah, really that's it. Just wanted to point out some more freaking awesome scenery, awesome riding, good times. Alright, well, with that, peace out, and we're back. Yep. So it looks like I am in the debris field area, and holy crap, man. If you look at, like, this is what they probably had to clean out just to open up this section. About 200 yards back or so, I passed a gate that said road closed, so they must have been working on cleaning this up. I couldn't imagine. Obviously, I don't think they just can push this into the ocean. But you know, even if they could, that's a lot of material to move. But yeah, either way, man, that's a like I said, lot of stuff, a lot of stuff to move, and I think it's even closed further on down the road. So. Yep, still looking for my turn off. There's parts of this I don't even remember, to be honest with you. Cray. But pretty cool. Yep. This is pretty interesting here. This structure. Whee! Alright, well, guess turn it off again. With that, peace out. And we're back. Yep. So just bouncing on through some of the construction areas still, where they have cleaned up some more of the slide. So far so good. I honestly don't know where this road is, but figure it out. I have a GPS, but I never program it, so. Yep. Alright, well, again, peace out. We're back. Yep. So I found Nacimiento Ferguson Road. Yep. It's kind of the way I remember it so far. And that's, I guess, pretty much all I gotta say. It's kind of, you snake up and down these hills for a few miles, and from what I remember, you wind up in the forest, and then you wind up at the military base. From where I pulled off of US 1, where I pulled off of California 1, I believe that's what it's called. It said there 9 miles I would have been turned around. So, yep. Alright, well, guess I'll check in as the scenery changes. And again, with that, peace out. And we're back. Yep. So probably the worst thing about this road is you got to watch out for cars speeding the other way. But try to stand up here, second gear, so you can see that's the coastal road I came down. It was fun when I lived out here, other than Mrs. Smith was at our house where we live now, and I was just living down here during the week, and came home most weekends, so didn't have a ton of time to goof off out here, but kind of wish I did. Kind of wish things would have worked out where we could have stayed down here. It's a beautiful place. We're close to the coast, you know, via this road, but pretty affordable in the interior areas. And yep. So there you go. Beautiful view over there. That is the Pacific Ocean. I don't think I have anything behind me. I'll have to sit down and check. No. Yeah, originally I was thinking about taking the whole coastal road, one, and I forgot about the closure, but then I was actually kind of excited because this is like being reunited with with an old friend, this road. Yep. So alright, well, hopefully the video does this a little bit of justice, because it's pretty phenomenal here, that's for shizzle. So alright, looks like we are going into the forest. Check in later. Peace out. We're back. So still on Nacimiento Ferguson Road, on the 1-lane road section. And man, there are a lot of cars out here today, and most of them just don't give a shit. Sorry to be swearing, but that's the truth. I remember this sloughing off when I worked here. Yeah, probably the most nerve-wracking thing, like I said, is just looking out for cages, man. And like that, we're back out into the hot section. Yep. Alright, well, check in again. Peace out. And we're back. Yep. So, looks like we are going through Hunter Liggett. We're back. We are back. Riding through Fort Hunter Liggett. And yeah, starving, man. Not starving, but I'm pretty gosh darn hungry. And I'm looking forward to getting a meal probably in King City. Not that King City is great for dining, but it's pretty cool to see all these big old oaks in the valley here. Pretty cool. It's been a lost my thought there, but probably doesn't matter anyway. Yep. So just a nice ride through the valley here. Good times. It's pretty warm out. Not terribly warm though. Already took my liners out, so that's good. And, yeah. Guess I'll leave it at that. So I just keep driving around here and be like, oh my god, it'd be awesome to be able to ride motorcycles around here, but it's all active training base for the Army Reserve, so ain't gonna happen. Alright, well, with that, peace out. And we're back. So we're going over this cool little bridge. If you look to the right, when I come across here, there used to be there still is. There's a little water crossing. Yeah, I remember somebody's rope over there. So. Alright, with that, peace out.
Took the time to stop by the static display of the M55 and take a pic.
And we're back. So this is the Salinas Valley that we're headed through, and yeah, should be crossing under 101, but this is like the leafy green capital of the world. So if you buy bags of lettuce at a store, leafy greens, it's highly likely that is where it came from, the Salinas Valley. Alright, so I believe Oasis, that's what I want to do, go Strasis on Oasis. Yep. Alright, well, with that, check in later. Gotta get some food soon, I'm feeling crazy. Peace out.
The next stop after gas was in King City at the Cork and Plow for beer and food.
We're back. Yep. So this is Highway 25. Looks like we got, pretty cool, we had 25 miles to get to the park. Oh, we have 19 miles. Meaning me and young NC together have 19 miles to go to Pinnacles National Park. It's weird to say that. It's always been Pinnacles National Monument to me. So, yep. Yeah, it's funny. I haven't ridden this road in a long time either, and it's interesting to kind of remember how it goes. I thought a part of it was dirt, but it's definitely. I know that's wrong. It wouldn't be a California 25 if it was dirt. So. Alright, well, I'll check in when it gets a little bit more interesting. I guess we'll be riding along, I think it's the San Andreas Fault later on, so. Alright, well, yep, with that, peace out, we're back, yep, still the first, still heading to Pinnacles. And I think, let's slow down here a little bit. I think this is, the San Andreas Fault here. I know, wait for it. A little fried today. Yes, I think, and I think I remember reading that when I used to come out this way a lot in some books, geology books. But I could ask Mrs. Smith, but it kind of makes sense because it's like this narrow little valley between the two sides of the hills. But yeah, maybe that doesn't make sense to a geologist. So I could ask Mrs. Smith and put in a comment. So yep. So yeah, this is a fun road. It used to be bad in the winter sometimes. You know, after a rainstorm, there'd be a fair amount of debris on the road. I remember coming around like a curve and there being like big rocks in the road and stuff. So, all right, well, with that, slow down. I'll take this curve first. Peace out. And we're back. Yep. I'm at Pinnacles National Park. Yep. No roadside parking. It's kind of a shame. Like, this park used to be pretty busy when it was a national monument. Now it's a national park. I mean, it's out of control. Yep. But I'm happy to be here. Hopefully, it's not out of control. It is a Friday though. And I did get, I think, the last one of two, maybe, campsites. So it's probably the crappiest one there. Had to get one with electricity, which I won't use, because that's all that was available. Because I am the last minute planner. Yep. Well, I think the gate's going to be closed. They never used to have like a main booth getting in that I remember. But it could be different now. Oh God, coughs. Alright. Hopefully that's it. I'm hoping my beer's cold too. I put 2 crowlers in my little cooler, and I could only get a little bit of ice there. But I was in Monterey most of the day, and it's cool there. And then I put it inside of a panty, so I'm at least hoping the beer's drinkable. And pretty sure it will be. Sand on the road. I think the last time I was here it was in the wetter season, because I went out looking for frogs at night. Alright, well, God, I can't run out of things to say. I'm pretty tired too, so maybe it's better if I just keep talking, but turns out this is so rambly. I wonder if I'll even use it. Probably a lot of editing today. Alright, well, with that, peace out.
The riding for the day was over, but the fun wasn't. There was tons of these little ground squirrels trying to get into my bike and everything else. But I was able to set up camp and was pretty happy with it. Luckily, I had a few of these to get me through the evening. I did buy some firewood as well, but when I was looking to get the firewood out, I moved the bag and I found this awesome black widow under there. Luckily, it didn't bite me. Well, day 152 was a fun but long day of riding. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Peace out!